Hello students, topic for today's lecture is cosmopolitanism. It, in international relation, is a school of thought in which the essence of international society is defined in terms of a sociological bond that links people, communities and their societies. The term is derived from a Greek term that is cosmopolis. It refers to a cluster of ideas and school of thought that sees a natural order in the universe, that is the cosmos, reflected in a human society, particularly in the polis or the city state. More broadly, it presents a political moral philosophy that posits people as citizens of the world rather than that of a particular nation state. In this regard, cosmopolitanism represents a spirited challenge to more traditional views that focus on age old attachments of people to a place, customs, and culture. It basically emphasizes on social bonds rather than on nation states, lays the foundation for its views of society ultimately evolving towards the harmony and away from the conflict. This relatively benign outlook stands in the stark contrast to the analytical framework which has been used by the dominant school of thought in the world, politics, that is said terms are realism and liberalism. Then, for both realists and liberals, nation states are the dominant actors in the world politics. Both see states as internally sovereign over their own territory, possessing a legal monopoly on violence. To exercise internal sovereignty, states need to be free from externally imposed constraints. For liberals and realistic alike, this implies that the international system, a society of states, is structurally anarchic, meaning that there exists no authority above the states to arbitrate their actions and their disputes. This framework clearly defines the domestic and the international politics. Domestic politics is the law and administration, and world politics is defined by the power, struggle, and accommodation. States are two sided, looking inward domestic society and the outward at the anarchy of the world's politics. This moves beyond liberalism. Like liberalism, it sees international institutions and policy regimes as useful. But for the cosmopolitan, international institutions are the steps down the evolutionary road towards vesting full sovereignty in people rather than in the states. Over time, the society of the states will evolve into societies of people. States are not the law, they are bound by it. Politics and the law are thus internationalized. Thank you.